What if I told you the Philippines is about to pull off something so big, it's set to shake up Asia in ways nobody could have predicted? And no, it's not about their stunning beaches or mouth-watering food. This is on a whole different level, game-changing even. Imagine a small country going head-to-head with powerhouses like China. What could they possibly be up to that's got the world paying attention? Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll understand why the Philippines is gearing up to lead Asia's future in a way no one ever saw coming. The Philippines is making big moves. You've probably heard it called a developing country, right? Well, that label doesn't seem to fit anymore. They're going head-to-head with global superpowers, taking on ambitious projects that are putting them on the map in a whole new way. Actually, what they're working on is second only to China and all of Asia. Surprised? Just wait. When you find out what they're building, it'll blow your mind. But before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to appreciate just how far the Philippines has come. It's not just about making their country better, they're setting a global example for innovation and ambition. The Philippines is taking a bold step with their latest project, one that's so massive it ranks on a largest in the world scale. From infrastructure to technology, they're proving they're more than ready to compete with the big players. Curious to find out what's making waves and capturing the world's attention? Let's dive right in. Number 4, the Metro Manila Subway. If you've ever set foot in Metro Manila, you already know one thing for sure. The traffic is insane. It's not just bad, it's legendary. Getting across town can take hours, and sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic feels like an eternity. But that's exactly why this project is such a game-changer. But the Philippines has a game-changing solution on the way, the Metro Manila Subway. That's right, the city is finally getting its very own subway system, and it's set to transform everything. Picture this, zipping across town in minutes instead of being stuck in traffic for hours. It's the kind of upgrade Manila has been waiting for. Say goodbye to constant honking and road rage, just a quick, smooth ride to your destination. This is the kind of transit system you'd usually find in major cities like Tokyo or New York, but now it's coming to Manila. And here's the twist, it's more than just a subway, it's going to revolutionize how people live and work in the city. This isn't your typical subway. The Metro Manila Subway is being built with cutting-edge technology and world-class engineering. It's set to become the benchmark for other countries in Asia facing similar traffic issues, showing them how it's done. Manila is leading the way for the rest of the region, and this subway is going to be a total game-changer. But hold on, number 3, smart cities in the Philippines. And guess what? The Philippines isn't stopping with just a subway. They're not stopping there, they've got plans for smart cities. Ever heard of New Clark City? If not, get ready, because it's set to become one of the most high-tech cities in Southeast Asia. New Clark City is far from your average city, it's a whole new way of thinking about urban life. The aim is to reduce overcrowding in areas like Metro Manila while building a smart, sustainable city that other nations can draw inspiration from. New Clark City is clear evidence that the Philippines isn't just focused on the present, they're planning for the future. They're addressing urban challenges in ways that few countries dare to, setting an example of what modern living can truly look like. Number 2, coastal defenses and flood management. If you know anything about the Philippines, you're aware that it faces some of the world's most intense natural disasters. Typhoons, floods, earthquakes, you name it. The country is often on the front lines of climate challenges, but they're not just sitting back and hoping for the best. Instead of waiting for disaster to strike, the Philippines is being proactive and investing heavily in infrastructure to protect its future. The country is constructing resilient infrastructure that's designed to handle the most extreme natural challenges, ensuring that communities and economies can bounce back stronger when faced with natural threats. From building robust coastal defenses to implementing cutting-edge flood management systems, the Philippines is taking major steps to protect itself from the devastating effects of climate change. These are not just minor upgrades, they're large-scale, transformative projects meant to future-proof the nation against rising sea levels, stronger storms, and unpredictable weather patterns. What's more impressive is the scope of these projects. The Philippines is not only focusing on the immediate aftermath of disasters, but also on long-term sustainability, ensuring that the country is ready for whatever the future holds. The message is loud and clear. The Philippines isn't just focused on surviving the challenges of today, they're actively preparing for a safer, more resilient tomorrow. These efforts set a bold example for other countries, especially those in disaster-prone regions, showing that with the right infrastructure and planning, nations can safeguard their future and protect their people. The Philippines is leading the way in disaster preparedness, and the world is taking notice. Number 1, the Terra Solar Project. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, the Philippines' latest and most ambitious endeavor, the TerraSolar project. And this isn't just any solar initiative. It's the largest solar power and battery energy storage system in the world. That's right, you heard it correctly, the world. With an investment of approximately $3.2 billion, TerraSolar is putting the Philippines at the forefront of the global shift towards renewable energy. This project is not just about harnessing solar power, it's about revolutionizing the way we think about energy storage and sustainability. The TerraSolar project is an unprecedented feat in the renewable energy sector, and it goes beyond building a traditional solar farm. It's designed to create a reliable, sustainable energy source that will power the country even during the hours when the sun isn't shining. By combining solar power with an advanced energy storage system, TerraSolar ensures the lights stay on 24/7, day or night, rain or shine. This means that the Philippines will have a stable and constant power supply, all while reducing its dependence on fossil fuels. So what's the big deal? The TerraSolar project is a game changer for the Philippines, and its impact could extend far beyond the country. This ambitious initiative could spark a wave of green energy investments across Asia, encouraging other countries to adopt renewable energy solutions to meet rising energy demands and combat the growing impacts of climate change. With many parts of the region grappling with energy shortages and environmental crises, TerraSolar could be the catalyst needed to accelerate the transition to clean energy. Imagine an Asia that's less reliant on fossil fuels, with cleaner air and a more stable, sustainable energy supply. By providing a blueprint for large-scale solar power projects, TerraSolar is bringing this vision closer to reality. The Philippines is not only securing its own energy future but also positioning itself as a leader in the global movement towards a cleaner, greener planet. It's proof that investing in renewable energy is not just an environmental necessity, it's an economic opportunity that could change the trajectory of a region. That's the future the Philippines is working towards, with TerraSolar leading the way as a new benchmark for what's achievable. The risk of a global energy crisis is nothing new. With escalating tensions in the Middle East and the constant threat of disruptions to oil supplies, nations around the world are racing to secure their energy needs. But guess who's staying calm? The Philippines. With TerraSolar, they're paving the way for a future free from dependence on imported oil and immune to skyrocketing energy prices. By harnessing sustainable energy locally, the Philippines is insulating itself from the volatility of the global energy market. This isn't just an environmental win, it's an economic advantage too. By investing in renewable energy, the Philippines is not only protecting the environment but also positioning itself for a sustainable and economically stable future. With energy security becoming an increasingly critical issue worldwide, particularly as global energy prices fluctuate and tensions rise, the Philippines is setting itself up to be less vulnerable to these changes. TerraSolar isn't just a groundbreaking project for the country, it's a model for the rest of the world, showing how nations can take control of their energy needs while driving forward the global shift toward clean energy. Other countries, particularly in Asia, can look to this project as a prime example of how to move forward with renewable energy. With TerraSolar's immense storage capabilities, the Philippines is setting a global standard for building an energy system that's not only sustainable but also reliable. This project isn't just a win for the country, it's a win for the planet, offering a blueprint for a cleaner, more resilient energy future. And it's a win for the people too. By reducing its reliance on fossil fuels, the Philippines is lowering its carbon footprint and playing a key role in the global fight against climate change. And this is just the start. The success of TerraSolar could open the door for even more renewable energy initiatives down the road. Let's take a step back for a moment. The Philippines, a country that was once underestimated by many, is now making waves on the global stage with its bold and ambitious projects. From the Metro Manila subway to the innovative new Clark City and the game-changing TerraSolar project, the Philippines isn't just following the global trend, it's setting it.